guys, good evening. And again, it's time for our weekly recap for our Nerd Herd. It's time for Nerds to Get Heard. My name is Red Queen Andy.
Joined by Pika Lozano over here.
I'm Coach Abby. And
Damien Wolf here.
And of course, I'm Derek Alex.
We're our own cheaters.
wala yung sound module na.
May hangover pa yan si Direk from the PC world.
Totoo.
Ang for today, medyo agahan na natin. Hindi natin masasabay na simulan without Anduin's high grounds. Diba?
Yeah.
Oo nga, walang maingay for today's video.
Wow.
Kasi nag-shout
Yes. Sa iba sumisigaw.
Kasi he's a shoutcaster. Tama naman.
Ayan. So, kumusta naman kayo, guys? We'll be giving you updates. Of course, if you're new here, if you're new to the show, we'll be giving you updates that happened, from last week up until today. Actually, marami eh. Nandiyan si Colix sa PC Worth. He gave a workshop, the guest speaker.
Yes.
Mayabang na yan ngayon eh. Award-winning, speaker.
Speaker of the house.
May rumampa din eh.
Ay, oo.
Uy, meron nga. May rumampa nga.
May rumapa.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Bida energy to. Different talaga siya from the other. Different from the other.
It wasn't in the notes. Mukhang talaga. Dinudge. Dinudge. Sige, para even. May na food poison.
May na food poison, guys. May nakasama ako for almost 24 hours na hindi ko ina-expect. Yung mga ganong tipo.
Right.
So yeah, maraming kaganapan.
And ayun, also wala si Moba Babe natin, of course, kasi meron siyang ganap with HOK. But hopefully, next recap natin, makasama na natin si Moba Babe kasi marami na siyang na-miss.
Yeah.
Marami siyang utang.
Marami ng utang talaga.
Si Cole.
Bigyan natin sa kanya as soon as makasama natin siya ulit. But, speaking of Moba Babe, do you guys know yung recent, ako naman kasi nagbabasa-basa lang naman ako sa
comment
social
section?
media ko. Nalabas lang naman siya sa feed ko na may certain team from ML na ban yata or na disqualify.
Whoa, what is this?
So that's a huge thing. And I think the best person to explain this, ikaw yun, Coach.
Coach.
Nagulat
That's putting
siya.
on the spot. A little bit.
Think ako. Yeah.
Uy, nag-flex pa nga.
Hindi.
All leading to that.
Sige. Okay. This is all the information I got from. Actually, yung pinaka main source would be fried chicken. So, isa siya sa players from the NA region, so North America. So, alam naman natin, smallest region in terms of prize pool, actually non-existent nga yung prize pool nila. If you actually think about it, compared to Southeast Asia and even sa Turkey ngayon, sobrang buhay na buhay ang MLBB. NA is really lagging behind. So, established na yun. And ito yung timeline of events, okay? So, they have a contract because of the qualifier sa NACT. However, the paperwork that they have ended. May end date siya.
Oh.
Okay, so may end date.
Okay.
Then another contract, this is for the EWC naman, has a start date.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So at least there's a first clause of the contract. Sa pagitan ng dates na yun, the rival game, which is Honor of Kings, offered na they partake or participate sa 48-hour challenge na grind.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 players, Wobazine and Hoon, participated. Now, imagine this, no? Si Hoon tsaka si Fried Chicken are also, like, they already flew in eh. Alam ko nandito sila sa Pinas. Just
nandito.
to grind na makahabol sila sa, sabihin na natin, pinakwalakas sa server.
Okay. Yeah, that's true enough.
Ooh.
Diba? Like, parang ganun. So nag-invest na sila that time and effort kasi it's in preparation of the EWC. Ang problema, naglaro nga sila for a challenge, for a competing MOBA game na mobile.
No. Mm-hmm.
Eto na nga. Kasi nga, ang side nila, side the players and Soul, which is the BTK yun basically, Soul na yung name ng team, is yung challenge fell in between the end date of the original contract and the start date of EWC.
There was like a gray area and they can kind of
it's
sing it.
window. Di ba? Like,
Okay.
it's a window of opportunity.
Window. You're right.
Dito talaga. Kasi like, you're paid to do a challenge. And also, like, they need resources, di ba? So, ginawa nila. Now, when HOK posted yung pub mats for the challenge, nagsalita na si MLBB na you can't do that. Kasi mat risk. The problem is, they already signed a contract with HOK to do the actual challenge. So, enforceable yung contract. So, basically, they had to comply and do it. So, merong mga involved na lawyers and everything. Ganyan, kasi nga, ang stand lang ng players, it's the dates. Put natin dates, ito yung end date, ganyan. However, written dun sa contract is the game reserves the right to change or alter stuff. So, in fine print na dun. So basically, they were issued a statement and parang basically a paperwork na they are not eligible to compete sa EWC. And the sad part is, alam naman natin gano'ng kalaki yung prize pool ng EWC. If you're top 1, you get $1 million per title. Top 2 is $500,000. Alam nyo ba na by sheer participating, they get at least $30,000?
$30,000.
Parang
That's a
ganun.
lot of DLC.
Yeah, more or less.
Kasi
By not winning anything.
like, even if you don't win
Yeah.
one
Just
single
participating.
By
Not
being
winning
there.
anything.
just by
Yeah.
being there.
Makita lang yung mukha mo. No? Wow.
Yeah.
Pero I have a question, Coach. Di ba, it has been like a long time rule of ML na ang players nila, even the talents, I guess, are just exclusive to
Yes.
the game.
I know.
Yes.
Parang ganun din. Just like with Riot, di ba? I think ganun din usually. They have like an exclusivity, ewan.
Yun nga. And as per Fried Chicken, for the NA players, they were only offered an exclusivity contract 1 year mula nung M3 World Series. And that was ilang years ago? 3 years ago? So, matagal nang wala silang exclusivity locked out with MLBB
Interesting.
as players.
Okay.
And as per, ito naman part na to, I heard from live stream ni Mara Aquino. Even EWC actually stepped in to mediate and say na, guys, you have to let them play kasi they qualified for the NA region. And also, established naman kasi talaga if you think about the face of the region, it's Mobazane and Hoon. It's the team, that core team na talagang nagpupush na magkaroon ng MLBB sa NA. So sila yung face of the region and then sila yung hindi mapaparticipate. So yeah, it's a little bit messy right now. Although congrats, I guess, dun sa third placer nung NACT qualifiers kasi sila na yung magko-compete sa World Cup.
They're gonna
But yeah,
move up, right?
yeah. But you can't help but like get heartbroken, I guess. Or
Yeah.
if you,
This is a manager thing, though. I mean, diba? The manager should have fixed that. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, the agent should have. Pero yun nga, yun yung stand ng agent and the players is the two contracts do not include the window for which they signed. They do not have an existing lockout exclusivity contract because they only had the 1 year after M3, and that was years ago. So lapse na rin yung contract na yun. So if you look at it from the legal standpoint, ganun nga siya. However, yung mga implied na mga things in the fine print, wala tayong stand. And as per Fried Chicken, they did not actually sign any document. So, wala.
Tough
Wala
break.
kasi.
Yeah.
So, yun.
Okay, so if you have like if you know anyone part of the ML community or like HOK community, and invite natin to our live stream, guys. So the more the merrier. Syempre, if we can talk about the whole issue, we want to know about your opinion as well. Type it down there in the comment section. So ayun, let's just discuss everything that's actually happening. Pero yun nga kasi, pero long standing na rin talaga kasi ang alam ko ML has always been like that you know, from talent, player, teams, dapat kung ML lang.
Yeah. I think, ngayon lang siya naging apparent because HOK is not like that. And if you look at the main hashtags nila is welcome ka dito, tara.
Yeah.
They're not really keeping, for example, Mara Aquino from hosting some of the corporate and stuff na hinost niya pa rin, which is MLBB. Manjin actually unboxed the Infinix Special Edition phone last
Right.
like 3 days ago, I guess. Ganun eh. Like parang this side does not impede or does not limit.
Not gatekeeping, right?
Oo. Tapos sa kabila, ganun. So parang yun yung problem dun. And I don't know. I'm just worried about like how it will affect the NA region talaga when it comes to MLBB. Kasi dito sa atin kasi sobrang daming phases of the franchise eh. Alam mo yun? Phases of the game. Sa kanila talaga, it's really BTK. So, nothing comes close to that.
Any violent reaction ba from like sa community nila?
Well, there is like people are making noise about it na parang let BTK play and stuff like that. Pero I don't think it will change anything. Kasi
like signature motion or something like walang ganun.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything. Like I'm hoping that they get to play because they deserve it. Eh. In terms of like the passion for the title and everything everything they did for the community. Yes, plus they really qualified because they competed. I would love to see them play, but right now it's all up to MLBB, and the fact that they already announced that the third team will take the place.
Wala na.
Na rin naman here for the
That's
third
official
team
already.
to
Yeah.
say na parang hindi na pala kayo kasi na-resolve yung issue or something. So,
So what's the takeaway? Read your contract.
read your contracts. Yan, read your contracts. If may vague or may gray area, better to have it
Ask.
ask and then i-work in nyo sa contract para clear din. Alam ko tricky yung lockouts and stuff. I experienced it din sa content creation, di ba? Like parang you can work with brands and stuff like that. Especially like, for example, brands like telecoms, ganyan. Ilan lang naman yan or lalo na yung Meralco. Implied lockout. Kalala nila. Pero like parang, yun nga, you really have to read your contracts. Tapos, I think, this is gonna be a good test na litmus test siya with how they will move forward. Like parang will the BTK gang drag people into HOK na lang? Will that be possible? It's hard to introduce mobile games kasi sa NA eh. So mahirap na talaga eh. So would they do a better job now that HOK na yung flag bearer nila or ano, hindi natin alam. So, yeah, we'll figure that out, I guess.
Parang I feel like they're gonna miss a big opportunity if they won't be able to play sa EWC. Kasi kita nyo naman yung prize pool, no, guys?
Well, for me, as someone who watched like all the M series and stuff like that, hindi naman talaga known to place ang NA. Wala naman masyadong, sabihin na natin, if magpa-power rankings tayo, hindi naman talaga expected that they would top it. Pero thinking about yung effort na nila in training and stuff, diba? You don't know if they're on the cusp of like this is gonna be their year kasi hindi pa siya nangyari. Yeah, but again, congrats to the third team for making it. But yeah, very sad news, polarizing news. But you know, as someone who likes playing the game, I'm just interested with how the ecosystem will move forward for both titles. Yeah, yun.
Bigat agad.
Of course.
Wala pa lang, bigat na.
No, like what a way to start the live stream. You have to start.
We're gonna
with
add some more to that.
Oh my goodness.
Something like lighter. Why not?
I'm gonna hesitate. I'm gonna hedge you real quick.
Okay.
Because the funny thing is, I was talking to Red about this on the way here. Because my topic is as heavy. It's just as heavy.
Okay. Let's get it over and done
For
with.
Tekken, right? But I'll try to make it as absorbable as possible.
Yeah.
Because while the team games have this problem, even us in the solo game field in Tekken specifically recently had a problem. But for again one player. So sa mga nanonood ng Tekken dyan, for those of you who are actually very active in the community, you guys may have heard of the name Arslan Ash, right? So
Yes, of course.
just a world champion, di ba? world champion lang naman. 5-time lang naman na Evo
Guys, a
world
Street
champion.
Fighter.
This is
Yeah.
Uzbekistan.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So earlier today, there were a few rounds all over social media that he was actually disqualified and or discredited some of his tournament wins per se
Oh no.
due to the discovery of drug use.
Oh, no.
Steroid
that's
use specifically.
Whoa.
So it is, again, like I said, it is pretty heavy.
Mhm.
Now, this trailed back, just for a disclaimer, this trailed back apparently about 2-3 years ago. And this was imposed by the IESF. So in case you guys are unaware, international. Very, very international. So ngayon, the community is kind of thinking, what did he even take those for? So Arslan Ash kasi, he had this fitness journey, again, we can relate. Tapos, people noticed a big change in the guy. And then, syempre, yung mga tao, naturally, they would assume, oh, he probably took some performance enhancers for him to be really good in the game and all that. Which in reality,
Finger steroids,
it doesn't actually help. You know, it
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
makes things worse if you take PEDs for video game purposes.
Yeah.
At least that's what a lot of people have been saying. Now, no response has been gathered yet from the man himself, from Arslan Ash. So ngayon medyo lutang yung issue.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a matter of when or if and when he answers. And I'm also doubtful or fearful kasi syempre may sponsors yung guy.
Yeah.
So he does,
Oh.
right? So he does have
Yeah.
sponsors, not to mention one of them is Red Bull.
Oh, no.
So-
That's amazing.
Yeah, a bit of a really controversial start of the day, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
para kay Arslan Ash. But again, no word yet from the champ and
Yeah.
from
Ang kulit.
I'm betting that it might even take a time difference eh.
yes.
Diba? If you really think about
Yes.
it. Kasi he's based probably in Pakistan or
He is.
so the ruling came from somewhere in the
Right.
other side of the world. So
At saka again, people are asking, why now? Well, in reality naman kasi, like stuff like this, there's also clearance if you're gonna talk about it, right? Before you publish anything like that.
yeah, yeah.
Diba? So maybe, just maybe, it was, people are debating, they've been theorizing, oh baka naman ano to, this is a long con, right? Of anything. Na baka mamaya, they're trying to probably image sabotage the guy. But again, we're just assuming. Up until, guys, stay tuned kayo dito sa Nerdherd, up until maybe we get word from Arslan Ash himself, baka doon natin makita if there's gonna be a finality to what's gonna happen.
Maybe who knows? Maybe we can invite him to, you know.
Yeah. No. We have money in the chat.
Maybe we can pull some strings, right? I'll see what I can
Why
do.
not? Because we just finished an interview with an international star.
That's
Right.
true.
I love the
That's
interview
true.
with the doctor.
No, we did. So watch out
Ay!
yun na lang yun. Watch out yun na lang.
Yeah.
We're
So,
not gonna spoil it.
oh, we're not.
Not spoiled yet.
Do you want to spoil it?
Well, I mean, like if we
Okay,
have,
it's
we
up to you.
have, we have PUBG fans out there. Yeah.
Okay.
So just in case, like if you're watching and you're a big PUBG mobile fan, we do have a very special, or I do have a very special feature for you guys. That's coming very, very soon. I just have to find the time to edit the video. But I just had an interview with one of the rising stars in the competitive scene. Do you guys have any idea about who it is?
Parang yun yung gusto ko is, keep eh. Secret eh.
Ayun ba? Ayaw mo na? Sige. Ganito na lang. Okay.
We
Here's
just
what
got
we're gonna
fed.
do. Here's what we're gonna do. Just make sure
Spoon-fed.
that you guys follow Nerdherd and follow Red Queen Andy, because that's where I will be posting the updates about kung ano yung what we're gonna be releasing very soon. So your loss, like if you missed to watch that interview, then oh man, you'll be missing a lot. But yeah, just make sure you follow us on our social
Red
media
King
platforms, but you won't be missing out on any action because I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be fun, and you're gonna love that interview if you are a huge PUBG mobile fan.
Oh, by the way, we have a comment. They need something to stop the
Yeah,
guy for
I was about to say that.
that.
This is Arslan for us.
Everyone's been saying talaga. Yeah, you know that he probably had these enhancement
Very
things.
dominating. Kasi.
Because especially since this was 2 or 3 years ago, he was really at the peak na.
yeah.
Peak na siya noon. Patapos na Tekken 7 and he was winning everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So people will definitely think of it that way. But
Mhm.
if you guys know anything about performance enhancement drugs, if you take it somewhere near video games, it actually might do the opposite, right? I believe that he really did take that for his physicality, pero again in reality it is just still prohibited.
Mhm.
Okay, so up until maybe just maybe we get word from the man himself, then let's wait for that.
So again,
Wait, because I have a question, Jenna. So with him
Yeah.
out of the way, diba, I'm not sure about not updated with the Tekken scene. Who do you think would be like? Because we know he's a top contender. So right now, I mean, aside from the usual names like Ni, like AK, like who are the names you think that would be benefiting from from him out of the picture?
Okay, well first I will make a disclaimer. Now there hasn't been any word yet that he's banned from everything. Like
Okay.
from Tekken World Tour events. So far wala pa namang ganon, right? But if that is the case, that we don't see him
Assuming.
because of the
Assuming.
controversy, right? Yeah, assuming na ganon,
Hypothetically
then I would say a lot of uprising Koreans again will be back. So
Really?
we're looking at Lohai maybe. We're looking at Ulsan. Another speaking of esports World Cup, Ulsan is an esports World Cup champion. So might get redemption this year. Malapit na, it's next month I think for Tekken. So we're definitely approaching fast. Let's see. Maybe even the European region will start to enter the picture.
let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Si Kuwix, magaling mag-Tekken. Baka naman kaya niyang talunin siya.
Oh, nga. Bring us in, man. We can
Perfect.
apply.
I mean, see, I'm pretty sure he knows you.
He does probably.
Ay.
Nah, naman.
But also, wait. Tekken. So,
Tekken
isa
ka
yan
na?
sa nila, hindi,
Tekken.
for,
Okay.
for granted.
Tekken ka na ba? Tekken ka na ba? Sabi-
Real quick story.
I knew they were going to
Right, I see you right here. Speaking of someone
Yeah.
who also knows Arslan Ash, Pocholo Estrada.
Oh,
Poch Spice. I see you, buddy.
You
Speaking
are
of
missed.
yes, P2P connection, P2P commentary. I miss you.
Poch, if you're free next week, we'd love for you to join us.
Mhm. Or one of the weeks as well. Yeah,
Okay. Sige.
because he's been hitting it with Marvel Rivals. The man is booked for Marvel Rivals.
Okay. Okay. Well,
By the way, on the chat pala, no? We have Louie and of course Chets. Hi Chets. Speaking of Tekken pala, no?
Hello.
Quick lang. Of course, Archangel Esports. Very much related to Tekken, right? Tekken Supremacy. But aside from the Tekken, I want to announce that they've just had an official AAE Women's Valorant team. So want to give a shout out to them.
oh,
Alicia, Dane, Listri, Titania, and Suki. So they'll be the it's all women Valorant team. So shout out to Archangel Esports. Thank you so much for having that. Just wanted to say that out loud.
Always.
That's nice. I really want to see them compete in the Game Changers League. Sana.
Game changers.
Yeah. Because Valorant has a dedicated league for women
Yes.
and for
Yes.
LGBT.
And even that's regional.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
even that is
That
regional.
is nice. Like
Mm.
that's a real yun nga, the ecosystem that's the thing. If a game matures enough to have more than one major league na para meron na siyang women's division. If we look at EWC, diba? Only a few titles have a dedicated like women's title. Like MLBB has.
MLBB, yes.
Pero some of the other games, syempre, hindi pa talaga siya ganun ka easy to get into it. Yeah,
We'll get to it.
so-
We'll get to it
Mhm.
eventually.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Oh, speaking of Tekken, that's one of the games I believe na nilaro sa recent PC Worth Experience Anniversary.
Really?
Di ba merong Tekken?
Yes, meron.
There was.
meron.
I remember.
But aside from that, there's a lot more stuff. And I think si Derek Colix yung makakapag
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
kwentuhan mo
I
naman
believe-
sa
Direct. Kwento naman dyan.
I love it.
Maraming pamigay. Yun talaga inabangan namin. Pero in terms of
Tingin
Di ba
mo
wala
dyan.
kami gumawa na ng
Tingnan naman
pamigay?
dyan. Ano ba yan? Where is it?
Grabe ka
Nako.
naman.
Hindi ko alam kung nanonood yung staff ko pero nadukot na lahat ng mga staff ko yung mga nakuha ko doon.
Mana sa Mana sa direct. Mana sa leader yun. Sanay na.
Pero masaya yung event. Ang daming pumunta, madaming students. Daming tournaments. Nagkaroon kami ng Valorant, Dota 2, Tekken, and Tetris. And grabe yung mga naging laban last time. Sobrang inabangan talaga ng mga tao, lalo na yung Tetris. Because hindi namin expect
Mm.
kasi nandun yung top 1 Philippines and top 2 Philippines ng Tetris. So nakita namin kung grabe, kung gaano sila grabe maglaro.
Grabe, wala kang makita.
Wala akong makita. Sobrang
Oo.
galing.
Talaga naman, ano ba?
Pero mas interesting nga, no, if we could actually push for some tournaments to happen.
Oo.
Sa kasi ako, it's something, it's a game that I played, you know, ever since I was a
Everybody,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pero kasi nag-evolve na kasi.
Yeah.
Nag-evolve na yung laro ng Tetris
Mm.
compared to, you know.
Technicality to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Fair, no? It hasn't evolved that much too. I mean, people who played it before are, of course, can still play it. Diba?
Mm.
Actually, we did try last week after the stream to play
Uh-huh.
some
Retros.
Tether.io. Pero
He's gonna flex now.
alam na meron pala yun yung yung
Hold,
hold yung
uh,
block. Like, I had no idea. I have been playing for a long time. I didn't know na may ganun na.
Oh, in
Kasi-
offset.
Oh,
in
yeah.
offset, yeah.
Kasi alam ko Tetris is the brick game. Like, parang you only have directional pass and then the A
Yes.
button, di ba? So, A and B lang. So,
Oo.
wala Wala idea that you could do that.
So
Meron na
aside
yun
from
sa
that
ano
handicap,
ayan.
Meron
she
na
kicked
yun
our
sa
ass.
Facebook before. Yung Tetris sa Facebook before. Yeah.
Yeah, the free one, the free
Ah.
Tetris.
Pero Tetris kasi for me is one of the it's so easy to learn, it's so hard to be great at it.
Mm.
Like parang assume it's so easy kasi like parang spatial knowledge lang yan. Pero like you go head to head with someone who's really good, like parang you'll realize ay wala
Tsaka,
pala.
hindi, tsaka
Alikabok lang ako.
nakaka-pressure yung nilaro, yung version na pinalaro mo sa akin noon, that time, is like, pag yung bars, diba, pag
Yeah.
nakaka-eliminate ka ng bars, pwede mong madagdagan yung level
Opponent.
nung siya kalaban.
Oo.
And obviously, he can do the
That
same
is
thing.
bad.
And nakaka-pressure siya. And sobrang bagal pa nga. Hindi pa nga mabilis yun sa
Yeah.
akin. Pero pag napupuno ka na yun, parang nakaka-panic na talaga siya. So,
Yeah.
sabi ko, this is something to, it's amazing kasi we all know how freaking old that game
Yeah.
is, 'di ba? Pero it's still relevant today. Kaya ang sarap balikan. Like for me, I would be like really interested to play it again.
It's hype.
Yeah.
Tetris is hype.
Totoo.
Sabi sa comments,
Totoo.
said Tether.io is just so crazy. I joined their DC server and yung crazy T-spins and tips na binibigay nila sa akin is just crazy. Very cool community. Yeah. I played some nung pandemic. It's just quietly like parang ghost mode lang. Pero it's really crazy. If you look at yung nag-spectator mode ka with the top players, you can't see anything. Like, like
Grabe. Para kang naglalag.
oo.
Para kang naglalag.
alam mo, one look na lang nila yan. One look na lang nila dun sa ano. Alam na nila what to do eh.
Yung mga
Yeah.
caster, yung mga caster last time, si Papa M, halos wala silang makast. Halos wala silang makast. Nakatitig lang sila. Hindi nila alam paano makast kasi sobrang bilis.
Mhm.
And I never got to mention this since we brought up Tetris now. I remember last week we talked about Geek Pop, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Nung Geek Pop tournament, may side tourney sila na.
Na Tetris.
Tetris.
Yeah.
And it was insane because I did not know. I was like waiting. Wala namang Tekken game na nangyari. Why is everyone noisy and really make, why are they loud? Yung pala merong tsaka pupusta sila. yung mga ano lang, mga pa 5 5 peso Tetris side bets and all that. And when you watch them, yeah, as a casual, it looks like it's easy. Then they would
Yeah.
shout at the small detail, and it's like, oh, that's a big deal,
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So I think that's what Tetris is about now in this generation. Pang
Yeah,
esports pa.
Yeah,
Yung
no.
Tetris.
Oo, yeah.
By the way,
Esports pa.
okay, shoutout pala sa Card and Collectible Show is coming August 23.
Oh yeah, you did post that. I remember this. Yes.
Saw it too, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So those are good stuff. Again, yung old but gold, 'di ba? Yun yung era talaga that's really, really awesome right now. So,
But I wanna ask, kasi syempre, yung kinukwento lang ni Colic sa atin, yung, yung mga nangyari, yung ganap. I wanna know about, like,
ayaw niya
how did
sabihin.
your workshop go?
Yes.
Sabihin na sa'yo
Your
natin,
talk.
Con.
Tell us about it. tell
Alex
us
is
about it.
actually one of the main speakers for the event. Kasama si Mary from Tier 1.
Mhm.
So, I'm really proud, no? Our Direct Alex
Our
is
direct yan.
Award-winning
award-winning Direct
director,
Alex is now also a resource speaker.
speaker.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Speaker of the
Yabang mo.
house in the
Inspirational,
house.
Yabang,
inspirational.
yabang.
So how was it? How did it go?
Okay naman. Of course, tinanong ko muna yung mga viewers on-site kung sino yung mga interested in terms of production. Kasi yung talk ko was all about CRX production. Paano siya nabuo? Paano yung naging journey ko as me, CEO of CRX production. Ayun. So, sana sa mga dumalo doon na mga students, sana may natutunan kayo sa akin.
By the way, if you missed it naman, kunyari hindi kayo naka-attend dun sa PC Wars, katulad namin, hindi kami naka-attend, kaya yun. Don't worry, kasi we actually have a creator spotlight
Yes.
sa Nerd Herd. It's posted on
Ayan, yes.
YouTube. Doon kinuwento ni Direct Colex nga din yung humble beginnings niya.
Yes.
Na, alam mo, natatandaan ko nung kinukwento sa akin, if in case you guys don't know, nung kinukwento niya sa akin how he started with just the phone.
Gamit ko pa rin
Writing,
ngayon.
Right.
Ito pa
Rin
rin
niya
gamit
hanggang
ko.
ngayon. Pero kita mo naman.
Papalitan na natin yan.
Oo,
Totoo.
pag dinalo mo yung page ni Colleagues ngayon, if friends din kayo on Facebook, may kita mo yung
Progress.
yung progress. At saka yung nag-start talaga dun sa walang yung iba yung itsura ng kwarto niya.
Oo.
Ngayon, may
Kita mo
may,
naman.
may
Here.
lighting.
Take
It's a
picture.
car store, bro.
At saka, ang dami ng monitors.
Yes.
Grabe.
Importante
It's a
art.
store.
Oo,
Oo.
RG. Resource speaker na nanalo pa ng award sa Philippine Esports Award. Grabe.
At it's
Kaya-
not the last. It's not the last,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
Kaya mayabang na yan ngayon, guys. Eh.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Ako
Madali
po
na lang makuha si speaker. Kasi, grabe, the accolades, di ba?
Oo. Yan yan talaga pag nerd herd.
Yeah, of
Totoo.
course.
Yes!
Push natin yan. Oh, by the way, as maiba naman tayo, no? So from the PC world and stuff, going back to the vintage stuff, a lot of stuff that are vintage are coming up this month
Mhm.
Yeah.
in terms of entertainment and culture. So 3 major titles we're looking for or we're excited about ngayong July. Okay, July is gonna be crazy. We have Superman.
Yeah.
We have Jurassic World.
I was
Rebirth.
I was gonna say that. I
And
wanted
we
to say
also
it.
have Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh, Marvel.
Quick question. rank, i-rank nyo yung tatlo. Which one is are you most excited about right now?
100% Jurassic World
Jurassic.
Rebirth.
Sino Team Jurassic? Team Jurassic is
Mag-iba ako. I'm gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm a Marvel guy.
I know you did the Superman thing, but
no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just asking with kayo. So Team Jurassic is Pika, Andy, and
Ending.
Siguro
Ako.
Jurassic, Fantastic Four,
ako
and
daw
then
eh.
Superman.
Jurassic din daw si Colix.
Oo, tatlo na kami.
Din yun ikaw.
Ay.
Si-
Wait lang.
So,
Meron-
SF, Jurassic, and then last yung Superman. Kasi maganda na yung Superman eh. So, ano. It doesn't mean it's, no, di ba? You know it's gonna be good, pero
I'm basically the same pero baliktad sa akin yung Superman and Fantastic Four.
Oo, yeah.
I would want Superman first before Fantastic Four.
So
Baliktad lang.
pangalawa si Superman.
Only because of the entire cast. Hindi lang si Superman. There's so many in Superman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, ako kasi Jurassic,
Childhood.
yeah.
Childhood.
Fantastic Four, then Superman. Kasi, yeah, fan naman ako ng Superman, but sa Fantastic Four kasi mas curious ako kasi pinalitan nila yung buong team, right?
Yes, again.
Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards, and then, syempre, curious din ako sa magiging performance actually ni Torch.
Yeah. He's good.
Kasi
people are saying it's a
medyo-
combination ni Robert Downey and Chris Evans daw eh. So, parang yung dating niya, parang ganun.
Evans, eh.
It was at the time.
Perfect kay Chris Evans yung
The
portrayal niya.
original one. No?
Torch, eh. Kasi talagang yung...
Not the Deadpool one. Ako yun.
Oh, no. Yung
Not the Deadpool one, the original.
Sa Wolverine.
na-fit niya yung role. So,
Yeah.
curious talaga ako how
How's
this
gonna work.
current Torch is gonna fill in that role.
Mhm.
Well, I hope they make it cool, no? I mean, Marvel has been hit or miss recently, diba? But everybody's been excited about Fantastic Four. Especially medyo may pagka-retro yung dating na to. Parang going
Yes,
back to
thank you. The setting is so good. The setting is so good.
right? And I mean, speaking of Fantastic Four, this is the first superhero team ng Marvel. So they're kind of banking on it, no? Just like the success sana ni Iron Man. So yun. So
Yeah. I think well, I'm a fan of both Marvel and DC, pero like,
Yes.
I'm gonna stick with Superman as a super fan.
Mm.
Loyalty check lang to. So wala akong choice. I have to be loyal. So Superman, pero like I agree with Fantastic Four, pero magkaiba kasi sila. Like Superman is gonna set up a whole new DC universe, hopefully it works. Sa Fantastic Four naman, it will be a whole new parang rework and rebirth of the MCU in a way. That's what people are expecting kasi well, if you diba, first steps nga yung subtitle niya.
Yes.
Ni-reveal naman na there's a baby involved. And if you look at the comics, yung anak kasi ni Sue tsaka ni Mr. Fantastic
Yeah.
is actually one of the most powerful
he's an
Mutant.
omega level, omega that Franklin mentioned.
Omega 3.
Right. Omega yan.
Omega 3
Para sa
level
puso
siya.
pala.
Grabe. It will be sobrang kapal ng plot armor nitong batang to. Na
Yeah.
hindi natin alam kung like will he be the one to undo everything na set up before or how, or will he just be the main foundation for everything
Yeah.
else. But we all know na tinis na rin sa Thunderbolts yung pagdating nga ng spaceship.
Yes.
Hindi natin alam kung sinong laban, anak lang o lahat sila. So yeah, it's gonna be a continuation of some sort. Kaya ako excited sa Superman kasi ano to all eggs in one basket type of thing. It's the first time they're doing this in this modern age. Listen natin yung Superman Returns ni Brandon Routh, which I still believe is one of the best Superman that ever was. Hindi na continue, pero okay sana yung casting niya. This Superman kasi will be setting the whole world up. And yun nga yung thing, hindi rin siya origin story.
Yes.
So, hindi siya origin story, hindi siya katulad nung first na movie ni Henry. Sinet up siya in such a way na parang as if we all know meta-humans exist, as if normal na lang siya. Part na siya ng system natin. And he's full grown and ganyan. Siyempre may mga flashbacks and stuff. Pero, to risk it like that. Kasi usually, nagkaka-amor ka dun sa superhero kasi like Peter Parker, kasi bata siya noon, or si Miles Morales, di ba? His powers and stuff. Itong twist ni James Gunn was like, hey, ito yung buong cast. Ito yung buong world. Deal with it. That's the plot. So, exciting. Hindi siya yun nga, the fact na hindi siya origin story. Good ako dun. Kasi, hindi na tayo mag-waste ng parang 30 minutes sa exposition na si Martha yung nanay niya. Martha!
Right.
Okay,
Speaking of the comments pala, no? Speaking of Marvel, what do you think of the hate that Ironheart has right now? So-
Oh, man.
well, I watched the first episode. Kayo ba?
I
Hindi ka pa
haven't-
tapos, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't the first episode pa. But ito kasi yun hate. Yung mga siguro first few days na nag-come out yung Ironheart, nakakarinig naman ako ng good reviews about it. And then all of a sudden, biglang ayun na,
Yeah.
biglang negative na. So, I'm not
It's
I'm not
hard.
sure.
To be fair, no, Marvel just came from this I don't know, yung super I don't know, yung that controversy about trying to include people na lang just for the sake of inclusivity and not about the story. And there was a rise about these how they call it, parang like carbon copy characters. And Ironheart was, of course, alam naman natin dyan, starting from Iron Man. The same thing about with Shuri's Black Panther, which also came from, alam na natin, of course, the other Black Panther. But medyo nag-die down na yan eh. But that was a very big controversy. Not just with Marvel, kasi Disney actually. Diba? Parang say that. And I think it's died down. Pero there's still that negative stigma that's kind of part of it. Kaya it's still there. I don't know. Actually, I haven't watched the episode. But I know updates before. Yung mga recent na.
Yeah, I get the whole Disneyfication of Marvel and they call it the hyper woke thing or something like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I get the sentiment. There is sabihin natin, it's hard to carve out a need for an Iron Heart
Yes.
because there's an Iron Man. May ganun eh. And
Oo.
and fact lang kasi na wala lang si Iron Man, so that's why. But if you look at it, I'm not saying na it's because of babae siya eh. Kasi if we're being honest, Captain America with Sam
Anthony.
didn't. I mean,
Mhm.
and he's a guy. So it's not because girl siya.
Yes.
Because it's really hard to fill anyone's shoes, whether it be Captain
True.
America or Iron Man. So again, I don't know how ano yung measure of success ng Disney, especially it's a straight to streaming naman na series. I don't know if they're setting this up na parang there's a new Avengers or a young Avengers thing because everyone's younger. Like parang even if you
There
look at other
There is a Young
bots,
Avengers na lalabas.
yeah, may young Avengers. So like parang if this is just like a thing, a standalone thing to build up to that new Avengers thing, na instead of doing movies, they're doing the miniseries route. They're taking the miniseries route. Then all is well. Personally, I watched the first episode and it's how do I say it? Because we know naman the character from the last Black Panther, di ba?
Black Panther.
So na-introduce naman na siya.
Very.
and everything.
Mm.
Siguro it's really just hard to root for a character that you've already known dun sa movie. Ako personally, yun yung take ko dun sa first episode. Although I'll watch the whole thing naman. Yung premise niya kasi, not to spoil, can't really say. Basta basically, Stark beneficiary siya, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi nga, genius siya. Tapos, she needs resources to build her suits and stuff. And then she loses access to that.
Yes.
Okay, nasa plot summary yan ng Disney Plus. Kayo magalit sa akin. The moment na ilalagay niyo yung graphic, lalabas to. Wala ko sila spoil.
You can read it. Synopsis.
Yun yung that's how things will move. Dun sa premise na she loses access to her MIT scholarship sa Stark Foundation.
Mhm.
So how will she move forward? How will she do things? Wala na siya resources. So para siyang hindi doon mag-start Cinderella story, galing na siya dun sa ganun eh. So parang, I understand that some people didn't like it na parang, kasi hindi yun nalagaan yung privilege niya eh, so she lost it. How do you root for a character like that?
Yeah.
Instead of like rooting for again, ito na naman tayo sa madali to get an origin story going. And then you root for the character kasi mag-apply siya sa Stark scholarship. Pag ganun, madali eh. Pero to have a scholarship and then lose it, sa first episode, how do you root for that character? So yun yung mga I would think would be a different thing. But one thing I would say, and I firmly believe, kasi nakakatawa kasi yung villain, yung kasama niya sa cast is galing sa Transformers Rise of the Beasts din. Diba?
Oh, yeah.
So, ang gustong-gusto ko lang is mechanical yung suit. At least hindi tayo nanotech. Because I've been missing the mechanical suits eh.
Yeah,
Alam mo
true.
yung style of how
Mhm.
things like parang transform or yun
Mhm.
nga. Kasi parang hindi naman naka-crutch. Parang crutch na kasi yung nanotech eh.
Always.
So,
You know what's
yeah.
cool ba, Coach? This is gonna be actually it's kind of cool kasi maging interaction nila. I've been watching previews before and reviews ng mga like the cast. And also based on the comics, yung magiging niya, yung one of the villains, we don't know kung villain, anti-hero, or helper, is actually going to be utilizing magic.
Yes.
It's gonna be mecha versus science versus magic tong series or part of it. Yun.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna be I think hindi na siya bago for the MCU kasi we have WandaVision,
Of course, Doctor Strange.
that Doctor Strange there. Pero yun nga, again, it's let's not expect an Avengers type of thing or an Iron Man type of
Yeah,
thing
right,
from a
right.
series.
Right.
I mean, like, guys, parang yung mga sinasabi na a lot of people hate on the CW series for Disney, for DC, and I'm like, it's a series, guys.
Yes.
It's OP
Yeah.
for. So parang the fact na may Infinite Crisis, like parang may mga crossovers and stuff. OP
I
na
love
yun
that.
for.
Honestly, I
Diba?
did.
They went
Diba?
out of their way to make
The Flash,
series work.
I was like a big fan of the Flash.
By the way, guys, let's all welcome Andwin.
And
We got
Yes.
Crowder here.
Member-
Pop-up eh.
Up and win.
member ng Saja Boys. guys.
Ganun kagaling si Naramdaman bigla na lang may dumadagdag
Oh,
sa
diba?
Yeah.
Hindi
Si
nyo
Abby
naramdaman-
to Abby.
Hindi
You're
nyo
my
naramdaman
soda.
yung pagpasok ko, guys. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Derek Colic, for including me. Sorry sa sleepless. Wala na ako masaya.
Ano yan?
Member ng Saja Boys, guys.
Fresh
Saja
from
Boys.
guys,
Ah.
fresh from casting.
He's Soda Pop.
So the pop.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Direct Colics, hi daw Direct Colics from Ana Micaela de los Santos. Actually, that's Aning Ning. Hello
Oy, aning
Yeah,
ning.
Aning Ning.
for watching
Aning
our
ning.
stream.
Hello, hello.
She's been doing a lot of content recently. Please follow her and follow her soon for other stuff.
Yeah.
I love that we started series
So for
as
me,
well.
I already prepared for the Demon Hunt. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm
Ganda.
not gonna spoil
You gotta-
anything.
Sayaw muna para yun yung ano.
I'm not gonna
yung
spoil
intro mo.
anything. No, nah.
Bakit?
Series, right? So yeah, getting back to that, I am also excited because I haven't finished that first episode of Ironheart, but
Okay.
what I have finished, again, part of the weekly recap, is Squid Game season 3.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Not yet done. I'm midway.
Oh my God. Paano ko to sisimula?
I am midway.
Kalma.
The trigger words.
Wala pa ako
No,
napapanood.
no.
Please lang.
Talk about the Squid Game,
No
Squid
spoilers,
Game
please.
series. Let's just talk about the
The-
freaking activation that happened
Yes.
in BGC.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, bro.
Do it.
So,
Do
ito
you
na
have
lang.
like videos that you can actually watch? So, like
Yeah,
share
we're
with
gonna hold
us.
that thought to the day before. We're gonna talk about the day before the Squid Game
Ah.
activation. Kasi may important feature, may important detail for ano. Kaya kalma lang. May important detail tayo for that because today is also the showing on Prime Video of Heads of State. So today it is now available for
Prime.
streaming sa Prime Video. We watched an advanced screening of Heads of State featuring the man you cannot see. Obviously, we got John Cena.
The goat,
and
the
the,
goat.
and the actor
the
who can
goat,
do
the goat.
everything, Idris Elba, right? As well as the
Priyanka Chopra.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas, one of the newest action stars that I'm a fan of. Movie. Galing kasi.
Galing.
In fairness, ang galing niya doon. Sa akin, the whole movie gave me like yung parang White House Down.
Yeah, and or Olympus Has Fallen
Olympus
vibes.
Actually, it's just the same thing, no?
If you think
Pero
about it,
Pero
yeah.
with humor.
plot.
Reskin.
Pero with humor.
Yeah, yung humor actually, tsaka yung performance talaga ni
Priyanka Chopra Jonas, super
In
galing.
fairness, like I was not expecting that
What
from
the
her,
buhat?
pero sumabay siya.
Yeah.
John Cena, well, the guy's funny. Hindi mo,
Sobra.
hindi mo lang akalain na gano'n. Perfect yung combo nila ni Idris Elba, in fairness.
Because Idris Elba is the guy that you would think is always stoic. Like when you look at him. Pero sumasakay kasi siya.
Ang ganda nga.
Funny
I
din
think
all.
the reason why it
Yeah.
shines si Priyanka because the two guys are foils of each other.
Mhm,
Parang silang naging comic relief dun sa buong thing, especially how serious Idris is and how funny
Unserious.
si John. So that's why ang nangyari, ang naging main action hero was actually Priyanka. But did you know that ako honestly hindi ako nagulat kasi I really expected I missed it so much and I expected na ganun. Kasi I'm a huge fan of Quantico, the series.
Yes.
Especially the first few seasons. I really watched it talaga. Doon kasi
Yeah,
action,
Quantico. Yeah, I
action
know.
talaga siya.
Yeah.
So Priyanka
She's
is
the
actually a
lead.
CIA recruit.
Yeah.
So sa recruitment facility ng CIA.
Siya
So
yung lead talaga.
so there's a scene doon sa Heads of State when she was wearing the gray tank top and I'm like, this is so Quantico.
Yes.
Kasi yun yung uniform na sa series. So ako personally, hindi ako nagulat doon sa skill level ni Priyanka with action. I really am a big fan of how she pulls it off, how she acts. Ang nagulat ako, was the editing. The editing
It's
was
so
so
fun,
good.
no?
So
It's so fun, yeah.
fast-paced, tapos quirky, tapos ang scene stealer talaga. I think we will all agree is si Jack Quaid.
Oh. I wanted to keep it
Oh
up
my
until
gosh.
later.
Scene stealer
Sorry
siya nun.
iniinggit na namin kayo guys.
Like,
Even
guys,
si Damien,
you guys
si
have to watch
Anduin,
it.
Colix.
Yeah.
Inggit na ako, grabe. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Yun din yung sabi ko, di ba, the last time. I was looking forward to Jack Quaid.
You guys have to watch it. So, streaming today, Prime Video, and another thing, The Old Guard 2 is also streaming
Right.
today. So,
Yeah.
mamaya right
Nice.
after this,
Binge watch.
kain kami at manonood kami ng Old Guard 2.
True.
So, nag-review na kami kahapon. And the funny thing is, number 2 sa Netflix Philippines, ngayon ang Old Guard, the first one, kahapon.
True.
So, it just means na may cult following talaga siya na nag-review kahapon. Because drop today yung Old Guard.
We
So,
watched it. The first
tayo rin.
movie.
Kasama
again.
tayo. Kasama
Yeah.
dun.
And
Kasama
that.
tayo sa So, yeah. So, very, very excited about that. So,
Wait, Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman.
The old
Uma
guard.
Thurman, yes.
Uma Thurman. Oh my gosh.
yes. So,
Is still alive?
it's fun seeing her wield a blade again.
Tapos ganun siya, parang Kill Bill yun.
Kaya nga,
din.
Bill nga. Hey, Bill is still
Ano,
alive.
double
Oh,
Bill.
it's old guard. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Pero
Not Kill Bill 4.
Ang ganda nun. Like, Heads of State sa Prime Video and then Old Guard 2 sa Netflix.
Yes.
And since we're going back to Netflix, again, Squid Game, dun na tayo.
Yeah, doon na tayo, doon na.
Oh no.
Okay. So guys, ito na nga. Alright. So, umpisa pa lang yan. Syempre, we all needed to wear the iconic
Tracksuit.
tracksuit
Oh my
and
gosh.
everything, ganyan. Tapos, syempre, we were talking about like, okay, mukhang paglalaruin tayo dito, Pika, so we have to be prepared, you know.
Sa invitation naman kasi na
Oo.
be ready to jump.
Ready to jump, ganyan. So, it's gonna be a physical activity. So, sabi ko kay Pika, dude, you know how competitive I am. So, dapat manalo tayo dito. Dapat kailangan may strategy tayo dito. So, actually, prepared talaga kami. Like, mentally.
Wait,
like,
why is it as you tell the story, Andy? I'm starting to feel sorry for Pika already. I'm so
Nako,
I'm not sure. I am getting that.
Nagkaroon ba ng alliances?
Yeah,
sa mga ba to? Ano bang nangyari dito, ha?
Maybe
So-
not alliances, maybe the alignment of tasks that was distributed
Patay
to the
tayo.
team.
Oh,
not even that. So, 11 a.m. kasi yung call time namin to. Dapat 11 a.m. nandun na kami. So, we met Pika siguro mga 9
Sa 7-Eleven.
9:30 in the morning. Syempre, prepared na kami. Had
Hiya na
everything.
ako.
So,
Huwag mo na i-detalye.
hindi, dedetalye ko. Hindi ko yun. So, nag-drive ako, met him sa kanto ng village namin. Tapos, yun nga, 7-Eleven. The guy came out. Oh, God. He looked so pale.
May
AF.
filter siya, monochrome.
Wala akong kulay, guys.
So,
Nangyari sa'yo, Pix?
ano nangyari?
Okay.
Ba't ka ganyan? Tapos, hindi, matamlay na siya sa kanya, guys, tutulog muna ako. Like, wait lang. Like, siguro kala ko puyat, ganun. Pero sige, please, I'm giving you the floor. Explain yourself, Picasso.
Ito nangyari. So, long story short, the night before, I think I had a case of indigestion
Oh
And-
my.
or probably food poisoning.
sabi na eh.
Okay.
Mm. So when I got to the car, I had zero energy. I had all the problems na sabi ko kay Red nun, Red, mukhang mag-isa ka muna. Sabi ko sa kanya. Sabi ko, Abby, pwede bang mag-sub ka na sa akin kung kailangan ng tag team? Sabi ko, baka hindi ko kaya talaga. So that happened all the way till we got to the venue. And then, sabi nga ni Abby, baka kailangan ko na mag-drive pa
St.
hospital.
Luke's.
Oo. Kasi hindi ako makababa ng kotse. I could not get down from the car.
Patay to.
And I was pale. I was pale and sweating cold like this and that. Pagdating namin, you're not gonna believe this. Thank you very much as well, by the way, for giving us food or them. Hindi ako nakakain.
First time
Hindi ako
ko,
nakakain.
first time ko to see Pika, nasa harap namin yung Prime short trip.
Refusing food? Refusing rib?
You missed it?
Yeah. The
Let me
best.
just
Is it Armageddon?
kung saan yung restaurant na syempre of course paid for and organized by Netflix.
So thank you Netflix.
Thank you
PH
Netflix
and
for feeding
Popo.
us good food. Sariwon
Thank you
lang
so much.
naman.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sari won, and you
Yeah.
missed it. Oh my God.
What a flex.
And you know the
He smelled it.
yung meat and everything. Ang sarap. Like,
Oh my gosh,
kumakain
melt
kami
in your
sa harapan
mouth.
ni Pika. Like, parang, are you sure
I
you're
felt
not
so
gonna
sorry
eat?
about it, yeah. To be honest, like parang hindi ako masyadong makapag-enjoy kasi nakikita ko si Pix, sabi ko,
Hindi ko kaya.
guy, can't
Sabi ko
eat.
talaga nun, sabi nga nila Red nun, Pika isa lang. Isang piraso lang. Yan,
Tikman mo
sabi ko,
lang.
di talaga kaya. Ang kaibigan ko maghapon was a 2-liter bottle of Pocari. Yun yung kaibigan ko
Yeah.
maghapon. And
It was,
I'm not kidding when I say this, di ba nagpa-deliver pa ako ng gamot?
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But here's the good thing. I did the Squid Game thing.
Pero he did it. He did it.
He did it.
That's so
He-
sweet for you.
The jump
Wow.
rope experience.
He tried,
Soldier
then he
naman.
failed.
By Netflix, by the way.
He
Thank
tried
you
and
very much.
failed, like Red Green.
So ito na nga.
What a
Ito pa
trooper.
yung story.
What a
Ito na,
super
ito na.
pro.
So,
Okay.
okay, lahat kami nakapaglaro. Syempre, kami yung first batch actually to try that activation sa may amphitheater, BGC amphitheater. So, it was a jump rope experience. Pero, with sabi nga na, AR twist. So, sa may malaking screen talaga, doon mo makikita at saka doon mo malalaman yung timing kung kailan ka dapat tatalon.
Mm-hmm.
So, ganun yung
I
nangyari.
saw it.
Anyway, nauna ako.
Ang maganda doon sa AR, sorry to cut you. Before you jump, they will capture your face na,
Oh,
na
yeah.
smiling and then capture your face
AR
if you
nga,
lose.
yeah.
So then
If you die.
if you feed niya yun dun sa avatar. So when you're actually running doon sa bridge, may corresponding din na graphic na nakikita ng audience ng everyone around.
Iba.
So may demonstration naman. Actually, may mga nauna from the staff. May nauna din naman ng mga players. So parang kami, nag-uusap talaga kami guys na kung paanong how to beat the game. So okay, kailangan
Strategize.
pag-ikot nung rope, dapat tumakbo na tayo na mabilis tapos talon, ganyan. So matotal, kaming tatlo na deads. Alam nyo kung sino pa yung nakapasok na talagang wala naman sa planong makapasok.
By
Dahil,
3, by the way, sorry, si DC yung isa.
Yeah,
the
DC.
other one, yeah.
Hi, DC.
May pumiplex na dyan sa katabi mo.
Bumoto na
Si
hindi ako
Abby
ang
lang.
binoto. I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
there was a vote!
Sorry, mali kayo. I won.
Wow.
Siya lang nakapunta sa amin. At kami, we died. So kung nanood na kayo ng Squid Game yon, alam nyo na yung fate namin.
So alam nyo na
And
guys,
it's in the trailer too, the jump rope.
yung lampa, wag nyo ina-underestimate.
Yeah.
Minsan, wala yung nasa chamba yan.
Both of my attempts, dulo na natisod pa ako.
Yeah.
Both of them nasa dulo na and then I still fell. So,
Gusto ko yung meron pa kaming strategy ni DC.
Yeah,
Nag-usap pa
yeah.
kami na, alam mo, ganito lang yan. Pag ikot, doon ka tumakbo kasi wala.
Ang daming
Work. He died too.
You know what I did? I was taking a picture. I was taking pictures. Tapos nagpo-post na ako real time sa Nerd Herd Facebook. So guys, follow nyo lang, like nyo so that you'll be updated. So nagka-caption ako, everything. Nag-usap sila about strategy and stuff. Ako wala akong time kasi nga naglalagay akong captions. Tapos sila, ako na. Wala, nasa chamba.
Anyway,
Nasa chamba talaga.
moving
she
on.
hardly jumped.
Wala naman nanganak doon, ha? Wala namang nanganak.
Oy! Wala naman siguro. Wala naman.
Wala kayong bilib sa akin.
Kamusta naman yung casting mo, Andrew?
Anduin.
Well, we are actually at the quarterfinals. We already have the qualified teams for the Cabal Infinity Battle of Celestial Sea Maximized Battle, wherein everyone is in equal footing. So the quarterfinals battle will start tomorrow, semifinals on Friday, then finals on Monday. So it's like a long ride. And while I was like casting a while ago, someone sent me a DM. Then if you've seen my story, that's what you're seeing right now. So it's a hosting gig for August. So thank you so much. You know who you are. And of course, last leg for Cyberzone this weekend. in SM City, Lipa, Batangas.
Wow.
Eh,
And after that, I'm gonna go straight to Barangay Roadshow of HOK. So, kita-kits. Yun. Pagod na.
Grabe, busy guy.
Mr.
So,
Anduin's on the grounds.
Parang
Hindi na high grounds, on the ground
Guys,
lagi.
like I
Anduin.
said, 750k yan.
wow!
Oo nga pala yung TF niyan.
Wow!
Di ba ang TF niyan?
Wow! Damian talaga ba? Alam mo yung rate ko, di ba?
Oo nga pala, alam ko rate mo.
Alam mo rate ko, di ba?
Alam ko nga pala yung rate mo.
Dapat mag-pull.
Kaya nangongolekta na skin, no?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Pero, yun.
From skin, tas collect
Your
some skin.
online purchase has been completed.
Actually, meron na ako ng Kurosaki Ichigo skin sa HOK.
Naku, yun na. Oh.
Oh, yan.
Ay,
Na.
na-bleach na. Parang yung kanyang white.
Na ako.
Napalo.
My God. Ayun nga po, mga kaibigan. Pero yun, kanina you guys were talking about series, no? And at some point you were also talking about retro. So, I had this, like, may nakita kasi akong post, so I'm not sure if it's lit or not, but I think the 13 Ghost will be having a series soon. So that is something that I really look forward to because it will display the stories of the 13 zodiacs, what happened to them, how they died, and how they became the representative for each dark zodiac. So that is one of the series that I'm looking forward watching in the future.
Siyempre, di mo alam.
Cool.
Ano yung namamatay sila ayon to sa Zodiac? Feng Shui?
Hindi ba yun eh?
Abbyism, number 3 today.
Zodiac dun ah.
Pero ako, honestly, I've been looking forward dun sa series na yun to actually happen. I'm just really waiting. I see a lot of posts about it too na in production na nga daw, ganyan. Pero kasi I see yung mga ganong posts for years na rin naman, no? Hindi pa rin naman siya nangyayari. So, pero ako, like, yung 13th Ghost kasi parang 13th o 13 Ghosts? 13
Ang alam ko is
Ghosts.
13 eh.
13
13
ba? 13
So,
na
13.
is, sorry, masuspoil ko ata. Napanood mo na ba yun, Damien?
You have,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
kind, yes.
It's
Tawa
like
niya.
13 ghosts. Yes.
13, hindi 13.
Yung title, the operating
13.
title.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so
Title
13
din.
Ghosts. It's actually one of my favorite na
Movies,
horror.
yeah.
Horror.
Yeah.
Kasi
Hmm.
ang ganda talaga. Isayang siya talaga kung hindi mabibigyan ng series tsaka kung hindi ma-explain talaga yung history and background talaga nung each
Yes.
ghosts na
I'm actually
na-capture
searching
doon.
that now.
Kasi
Content, yeah.
yung story. So if ever that will really happen, yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too, honestly, because it's childhood. It's also child.
True, it is.
So yeah, it scared the bejesus out of me, and I don't know, mixed emotions with the princess and the juggernaut. Like, what the freak, man? You are dealing with something that you cannot see if you don't wear the special glasses. My God.
Pero kasi pag ghost sa amin kasi kaya hindi kayo nanonood kasi pag ghost devil eh.
Dibil
Gets.
dibil.
David.
Pero devil
Dibil.
Prada 2 is in production.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Devil Wears Prada
Kita niyo yung
2,
segue
yeah.
na yun? Ganun sa guys.
Grabe.
Malakas talaga ni Coach. Malakas to, malakas.
Abbyism, number 4.
Bagay na bagay maging panelist soon. Uy, my God.
Ay, what?
Uy.
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 Spoil.
Wag muna, baka ma-spoil.
Huwag natin spoil. Uy, pero wait, yun nga. So, marami pa. Freaky Friday, may kasunod din.
Freaky Friday, yeah.
So,
Wow.
so I think really, this is the golden age of
The return of the
mga ganitong
comeback.
bagay.
Friday din?
I know what you did last summer din, itong July.
It's
eh.
coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
You know what you did.
Wala na kasi maisip na wala na yung bagong story. Balikan
true.
natin lahat.
In a good
Did
way.
like 10 years ago.
I can't understand what you're saying, that the comeback franchises, because they're so missed by so many people. Now basically the producers or anybody in Hollywood, they want to bring those back.
Yeah.
The
Content naman.
reboots.
It's bringable.
Millennials are the ones with the moolah.
That's
That
true.
is very true.
That's true.
Mhm.
I have a question. Have you ever thought of a revamp like of Goosebumps or maybe Tales from the Crypt?
Tales from the
They
Crypt.
did recently. Yung Tales from the Crypt yung wala pa. Yung
Yung
Goosebumps
Goosebumps
they did.
Or
Goosebumps
movie.
and
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Jack
Ako-
Black, right?
Yeah, Jack Black.
Gusto ko magkaroon ng reboot talaga is Spawn.
Which
Oh.
there is with Jamie Foxx.
Mm.
Yeah.
Reboot?
They did.
Ngayon pa
Jamie
lang
Foxx.
or...
No, it's under production.
Hmm.
Jamie Foxx.
So Jamie Foxx is okay na ulit. Kasi from the last time na...
Yeah,
ano
yeah,
siya,
yeah.
He was not okay.
Yeah.
good. But okay, glad to know that you're okay. Kami mo naman friends kami.
Tropa.
Bigla nag-comment, ano? Bigla nag-comment. Say something?
What's up, Red Queen?
But yeah, stuff like that, reboots. In The Crow, I wasn't really 100% into what they did for the remake, but it's a remake nonetheless, right? Come on, let's talk. Kung ganun din naman, wag tayo lumayo. Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Definitely.
Yung mga
Well-
ganun, yung mga naulit.
One retro siguro coming soon also is Street Fighter. So there's gonna be a new movie in Street Fighter coming up
With Roman Reigns.
with Roman Reigns
Wait,
being
who's
Akuma.
Roman Reigns is a
Jason Momoa as Blanca. This is gonna
Momoa
be
as
interesting.
What?
At least.
Bison.
Pero-
Who's
pero-
gonna be Bison?
Alan Richardson as
David
Guile.
Dalmatian, Alan Richardson
Mm.
as Guile, and then David Dalmatian, if I'm reading that right, is M. Bison.
Yes, kaka-announce lang. But
Si Late Night with the Devil, if you remember him.
50 Cent as Balrog. What do you guys think? 50 Cent, diba? 50 Cent.
50 Cent as
ang,
Balrog.
Present as Balrog.
I can't
I'm
remember
okay.
that.
I can live with that. Yeah,
Can work,
not
I guess, yeah.
I mean, he
work-
does have the money for it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be playing as the Ken and
Yeah.
Ryu?
Roman.
Oh,
Reigns.
Andrew. Sorry, I forgot the name. I forgot the
Andrew
last name.
Garfield?
No.
Andrew
no.
Koji. Andrew Koji.
Andrew Koji.
Okay.
Andrew Koji.
See, Ryu,
Alright.
diba? This is-
I don't know how to feel about that.
So okay, wait. So before Cammy is Kylie Minogue. So
Yes.
what about now? Is there gonna be a
I
Cammy? And,
don't know about if there's any Cammy for now.
All right,
I
Chun-Li.
don't think there's a Cammy, but there's a Chun-Li.
Who's
There's a
Chun-Li?
Chun-Li already. I think
Yan.
Mara Weaving is Cammy. I'm not sure. Looking, there's a medyo complete na rin yung cast eh. It's kasi Tamara Weaving. Siya lang yung
Is it a
blonde.
movie or movie siya?
It's gonna be a
Movie.
movie. It's gonna be a movie. But I don't know. They really gotta put some Roman Reigns in. Kasi remember Akuma, Tekken guys. You know, Akuma is hosting presence, di ba? Kailangan got that factor to play Akuma.
And him disappearing from WE makes sense.
Okay.
Wow.
'Cause He's not in the active WWE roster right now. Kaya mukhang
The timing. timing.
he's Akuma.
Medyo shooting pa.
Yes, he's cheating. It runs in the family. Dwayne
Okay.
The Rock Johnson.
Right,
diba?
right.
I have another question. So what if we mix fighting games with some of the casts from Marvel? How do you feel about that?
What do you mean? Very
Like,
fighting game?
have you ever watched the Black Mirror Striking Viper?
Oh yes. No, that's the thing. Si Mom Clementif, si
Yeah.
Mantis
Mantis.
was in Striking Vipers.
Yeah, and also not just
Ludi Lin.
also Falcon is right there.
Yes, Ludi Lin is there. Si
Yeah.
Liu Kang from from Mortal Kombat
Mortal
remake.
Kombat.
Yeah.
And then Yaya Abdul Mati III, who is Black Manta, was also there with
there.
Anthony Mackie, who is Falcon. So I don't know where you're going.
I don't know where you're going to. Parang
I don't want to
the
discuss
Royal
this,
Rumble.
but it's a very
Getting out there.
insane. It's a very insane episode of Black Mirror. If you can watch it, then maybe you can. Striking Vipers, amazing. So
Off cam pag-usapan namin.
Trying to remember. Because I've watched all episodes of Black Mirror.
In the video games sila.
They
the video
were-
games, they're in the video games, the fighting games.
I remember.
with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. These are like the guys that actually kissed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a relationship and everything, and yeah.
Malupit yan.
You haven't
Ano ba
watched
yun? Sobra. Medyo,
Demo mo
Baka
nga,
meron
Alvin. Demo mo.
Yun na, kasi naglalaro kayo.
hindi kasi, I was so, like, I was
Dude.
so taken aback. I was so taken aback kasi
Kwento nyo naman kay coach kung ano yun. At least give her
No, no, it's
the,
okay.
the,
I can
the
watch
gist.
it. I can watch it na lang.
Mamaya,
I'd
oras
rather
mismo.
not.
oh, panoorin mo.
You binge watch that. Man. Kahit ako, I really haven't watched it.
Hindi,
I heard about it lang.
Tsaka ng ano.
Yeah.
Ano.
Queer.
Grabe, kasi parang I haven't seen Pom Clemente play that kind of role before. I can see her as Mantis but definitely in Avengers, Mantis doesn't do that much of a fighting.
Right.
More on, like playing
Yung
with your
powers
minds
niya.
and stuff. Yeah, but here she was like a very very powerful character in a game, and then the sudden twist inside the game because they are like in a virtual reality, so they can pretty much feel all the sensation that's happening inside the game. So I don't want to don't go
Wag na.
deeper into it.
Let's spoil it for the viewers.
Just watch it, guys. It's Striking Vipers.
Okay.
He said it again. He could-
Sorry.
Iba
can't help
but
yourself.
klase itong pagbabalik mo ngayon, Nandun. This is
May
this is
bit-bit siyang mga
this is a
kwento.
crazy return.
Oh man, medyo nag-rabbit hole tayo sa movies ngayon. Pero kasi nga, yun nga, there's a lot of good titles
Coming back.
coming
Yeah.
back. Yeah. Kaya
Uy,
abangan
Jurassic
na
Park
natin
na
lang yun.
tayo.
Oh, yun
Hey,
nga.
tama na kami dyan, ha? Tama na kami
Tayo
dyan.
dapat
Uy,
na
nandyan na ako
lalagyan
nun.
tayo.
Jurassic Park.
Oo. Ay, antayin
Oo,
nyo.
no.
Kasi
World, sorry.
From Baguio
Jurassic
to
World.
Manila na si Colex yan. Antayin nyo.
Para panood ng
Sama
2
na ako.
hours movie. 8 hours na bus.
8-hour biyahe.
Nagpa-play na sa pirated.
Ay, napanood na niya sa bus na papunta pala.
Nauna na pala ako, guys.
Spoil.
Spoil pa siya.
Naglalakad.
Tsaka isang side lang yung may audio. Mono. Naka-mono.
Hey, speaking of Anduin's commentary, yun nga, I like to give big thanks kay Red Queen. Kasi during the weekend, I had my share of commentary for Tekken to our biggest online tournament in the country this year so far, Grand Slam 2025. So, ano lang naman, 11 hours lang naman ako sa bahay nila Red noon. So, 11 hours lang naman na commentary. Hindi ako lumalabas nung kanyang room. So, thank you very much. Okay. Crazy. It's insane.
We look out for each other, man. By the way, nilalagnat ako.
Oh, right.
Nilalagnat ako. Saturday yun eh. Sabi ko, I had to sleep it off kasi major yung weekend. So,
Ayan. For the last kasi ito yung hindi natin napag-usapan kanina, guys. And syempre we're all proud of you, guys. Kasama lang naman niya si James Dicken as one of the major KOLs during the Sony For the Music event that actually happened in Glorieta 4 Activity
I
Center.
hate that I missed that. Nung
That's our
Sunday,
very own Coach Abby.
thank you guys.
Good
Ayun,
job.
Kaya ako nilagnat. Like Saturday ako nilagnat kasi like, I was really worried about the Sunday event, but we pushed through and managed to do that. As I said, yes, season. I was gonna say no na kasi part of the event was a tech talk, which I would be okay naman. Kaya lang merong pawakwak sa fashion show. Hindi ko
I saw the rap. That was awesome.
abangan hanapin niyo yung Coach Abby fan cam.
Hindi, ito ang abangan nyo. The moment na mag-release na si Sony ng tawag dito ng mga pictures and videos,
Oh.
you know why?
Bad.
Sayaw sila ni James Dicken.
Oh
in the-
my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Not just any dance,
Wow.
Hey!
wow.
Oh, okay. That is something
Okay,
spicy.
okay.
Okay.
And that wraps up.
No. Ito pa, marami pa yan. You
Thank
can't
so
miss
much.
Coach Abby kasi she's the only one there with different outfits.
Yes.
Talagang bida talaga siya.
Galing.
Main character energy right here.
I'm so worried. You know what? I was so freaking out na parang people would say na parang sino ba to? Ba't hindi sumusunod sa dress code? Bakit ganyan?
Bakit di nakaputi?
Ay, di naka...
Naka-all white ako, like the brief and everyone. So I was prepared. Dalawa pa nga yung jacket ko na white para in case, di ba? Like parang, when I got there, Thian Rodriguez was the stylist for the event. And then he styled me in black pants and pink na jacket. So, yun. Ako lang yung ganun ako.
Are you blaming? Are you?
No. He did well. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I like
of
my
course.
outfit. But I'm just saying na parang, disclaimer guys, I did not purposefully not obey the brief to stand out.
That's fate. Talagang ikaw talaga yung bida doon. You're the
Yeah,
main
dito-
character.
It was
Ah,
meant to happen.
I
It
was-
was
Meant to happen, exactly.
I was actually waiting kung meron siyang kaparehas na ano, pero
No
none.
one.
Oh
No,
my
no, no.
God.
Cannot be. Has to be her
Blackpink
lang.
ako eh. Sila lahat sa
Blackpink in your area.
Blackpink.
Mm.
Yeah, so happy lang ako. Diba? Ako personally, thank you kay Andy kasi she really helped. Siya nag-drive and nag-help dun sa whole set thing kasi alam niyo naman, I get so anxious about stuff like that. But also shout out then to, nakita namin to si Liza Lau and si Jungo. So sila yung sigaw-sigaw dun. But also, really sending love sa tech friends natin. Kasi pag akit ko talaga sa stage, gumanon ako yun. Hindi ko napigilan mag-akit ko kasi like I heard them like, Coach, sabi ko agad si Rafa, tsaka sila Jaime, si Jovi. Like picture pa sila, pinicture niya ako. So I'm so happy kasi pinipicture ng mga Bini, ganun, BGYO. Tapos ngayon, napicture na ako ni Jovi, di ba? Parang feeling ko,
Ay, lumilevel.
Iba talaga. Iba.
Our friendship.
Iba,
Our friend.
iba.
So yun, salamat sa Sony for the chance and Shuhei, Kent, all the leaders, sila Pearl. Yeah, super solid event. And also you can get your Sony WH-1000 XM6 na in participating distributors kasi officially launched na siya sa Philippines and super successful. Fangirl din ako ng very light kay Barbie Almapis sa backstage. So sa kanya lang nakapagpa-picture.
So pretty, guys.
Hindi siya
Grabe.
tumatanda. Oh my God.
Crush ko yun. Crush ko yun. Isa sa ultimate crush ko yun.
Diba?
Ang- ultimate crush ko rin
ganda
yun.
niya. Parang walang, alam niyo, parang walang
Magic
nagbago
eh, no?
sa face
ageless.
niya.
Ageless.
Wow.
Yeah, tas natuwa pa ako kasi when I approached her. Sabi ko, Miss Barbie, can I have a picture? I'm such a huge fan. Sabi ko, wait, I know you. Where do I know you from? Like, I know your face. Sabi ko, kasi friend ko po si Sir Cardello na sa Facebook kasi I used to play bass. Tapos sabi niya, that's why I know you. Tapos yung katabi ko si Jude, tech creator. Tapos sabi niya, uy, kilala mo ba talaga? Sabi ko, hindi friend of friend. Pero like, it's a cool interaction. So, tapos ang galing ni Siddhartha. Galing talaga sa live. Sabi ko, grabe yung boses, yung voice quality. Ang galing. So, yun. Tapos Lola Amor. Yun.
Of course.
Tapos naligaw ako. Actually,
Gusto ko
naligaw ako
sana
sa runway.
gusto ko
Naligaw sa-
magpa-picture kay Pio sana eh. Kaya lang walang nagpapa-picture dun sa may holding area. Naya naman ako. Sabi,
Nag-usap kami picture ka.
Hindi,
Nag-usap kami.
nagdag-usap pa sila. Parang, syempre, nakahiya naman. Pwede po magpa-picture, syempre. Hindi, dapat pa-cool din ako. sabi, oh, bye, ingat ka. Bye.
Hindi siya
Nonchalant.
See you next week. Ganun, parang ganun lang.
Bye, see you soon.
Yan
Bye.
tayo.
Yeah, man. I'll see you soon.
Pero yun, so,
Parang ganyan lang tayo magpaalam sa isa't isa. Oh, Win.
tropa.
Oo.
Tropa.
Mamaya, samgip tayo. Yun.
Parang ganun eh.
Pero I guess yun yung ang dami nating divide and conquer thing. So ito yun talaga yung the purpose why we do this weekly para you guys can all just keep tabs with whatever's happening. I mean, every weekend kanya-kanya tayo. Like si Colix dumayo dito from Baguio, tapos si Andwin dumayo naman ng Kabanatuan. So parang everyone's everywhere. Si Pika nag 11-hour marathon ng casting niya. Like everyone's doing some stuff pero this coming weekend magkakasama kami sa Sabado. Ni Damien tsaka ni Andy
Right.
will be at Altspace for the tournament sa sim racing. So that's really nice kasi multiple events, di ba, Damien?
Yep. Gonna be 3
Grabe.
platforms: GT3, Formula 4, and Rally. They will be
And that's-
casting this is their first time casting on the online for the Rally. Yan, so
Yeah.
the community is already waiting kung ano yung magiging ano nila kasi may mga trademark reactions na kami mga past male boring caster. So ngayon, with you guys, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging reactions niya pag may
Parang ang
sumemplang. Which is
sakit
we don't want that. We don't want na may
sakit nun, ha?
sumemplang.
Asbel, boring casters.
Aray.
I'm
Ang
talking about
sakit nun.
myself. Kasi
Unfiltered.
kasi our reactions are like, oh no! Diba? That's like the trademark reaction namin. So the community is now waiting for kung ano yung
the
reaction
reaction
ng
nila.
dalawa. Yeah.
Alam mo klase reaction niya? Oh my God! Ay! Ganun bang klase? Ay, yung bat! Ay, tumaob! Oh my God! Mga ganun ba yan?
Hintayin natin yan. We're all waiting. Pero it's gonna be grabe. Just to say something about the league, no? I think we're around more than 50 registered racers already. So it's such a big event, yeah. And there's even, I can't say it yet, but there's even a super special big star which is coming. Somebody na kilala ng mga racing community, which may be part of that. I can't say it yet. But watch it on Saturday and
For us
you'll
to
see.
know and for you to
Yes.
find
Kung
out.
gusto nyo ng clue, tingnan nyo yung post ng SM Cinema about F1. Siya yung una-unang mukha.
Pwede. Uy, di naman.
Oh my gosh,
Parang-
Brad Pitt.
Brad,
Parang,
Sa screening event, kayo naman.
as a screening, tama.
We were
parang
like
feeling ko si Damien yung may malaking TF talaga sa ating lahat dito.
Ay, nako.
Oh, kung
Yan.
si 750k ka, si 850k to.
Yung mga
Yeah, alam
tipo
mo
na
kung ang TF ni Andwin, malaki
nakagano
talaga
na
ang
ano,
TF niya.
nakagano na ano.
Malaki talaga ang TF ni Andrew.
Tigilan mo ako, Damien, alam mo yan.
But yeah, after the online, we're gonna be again doing endurance naman on site. That's gonna be
Yeah.
of course again in September. Again, kasama natin Andy and si Andy.
So guys, maybe you want to drop by. Maybe.
Mm-mm. Have you guys
Oh.
tried to sim race? Pika, Direk, Andwin.
Nako, nakipag-race na ako dun kay Coach Abby.
Actually,
naging
natatry ko lang yung sim racing na yan. Siyempre, sa mga, ano yan, mga, what do you call this, arcade?
Events, mga booths. Arcade.
Events, yeah, arcades. Pero natry ko lang siya kapag kunyari SM Cyber Zone Game Fest. Yan. Kasi may partnership sila with, I think, yung mga nag-head din ng tournament, nag-spearhead din ng tournament. So, they have partnership with those kinds. And of course, Data Blitz, yung mga inahin nila sa Cyberzone, naglo-launch sila ng mga simulators sa site mismo that everyone can.
So chat, or if you're watching this live or in the replay, do you want to see a nerd race between
Nerd race.
herd race between the herd? Let us
Hindi
know.
kaya tayo yun ang kalaban.
I'll be
Alam
casting. I'm not gonna be in the race.
Alam nyo,
I'm not about the family,
ang babanggayan sa game
Oh.
kaya.
Actually.
Ay, coach, ng babanggayan.
Oh, wow.
What
Max
if-
Verstappen, hindi nagreklamo na bagla ni Kimi Antonelli sa Austria eh. Kaya nagreklamo.
What if we start small? Try natin sa Mario Kart.
No,
Ayan.
I mean, hindi lang sa racing, guys. If you want the nerds, to do any competition or whatever, we might have something planned in the future. Let us know. Let me suggestions kayo, and
That's na ano.
Let us know in the comments, guys. We're
Ano?
definitely something.
May kilala ako dito, sobrang swerte sa ticket.
Oh, by the way, before we wrap up, we have to give a huge shout out to our friends who let us in, and
Oh yeah.
we are going live in a different.
If
place.
mapapansin nyo, we do have a different background. I would just like to give a big shout out to Josh Ilaya of Hive International from PUBG community. Thank you for letting us use your space. And yun nga, it has something to do with the interview that I did a while ago, which you guys will find out if you follow me on social.
interesting. Yeah.
So
Yeah, so yan. Follow your socials. How do you? Let's go around na.
You
Let's
first.
wrap up.
okay, so I'll go first. Again, next tournament to cast would be, of course, with Damien and Coach Abby, simulation racing. So Dominado Motorsports. Yan. Iniisip ko
Kala ko
kasi
nag-lag tayo.
iniisip
Kasi
ko
nasan yung E? May E kasi dun eh, somewhere.
E-Motorsports. Yan.
rally.
E-Motorsports yun. And then what else? Ayun nga. Just wait for the interview. I'm gonna upload it
July 4
soon.
din.
Huh?
July 4 you'll start your...
Yeah. At saka on July 4, hindi nyo na naman ako makakasama kasi guys, I'll be starting my casting again with Ruthless Invitational Showdown. So that's up until the 13th. So hindi nyo na naman ako mararamdaman. But I'm gonna miss you guys.
Habay.
Mahaba yun, 13.
Yun.
Yeah, ikaw pick.
Oh yeah, as the usual, we stream every day on Twitch, Pika_Lozano. That's all across all socials. Tomorrow though, I'm on the Blue, so I'll catch you guys then. My next commentary is at the end of the month, pa. That's about July 27th. So that's another Tekken World Tour event. I'll plug that very soon. Okay, every week until then, I will remind you guys on what to do. Coaching is still ongoing. Yes, I promise you. Pag nagtanong kayo, sasagutin ko. So, you know where to find me on Facebook. So, to my students, I'll see you tomorrow at work. Anything else, Pika_Lozano.
Okay. Me? Coach.Abby on TikTok and Coach Abby Marvilla on Instagram.
Ba't ka bumubulok?
Taka rin ako, ba't bumubulong eh?
Kanina,
Hype na hype eh.
So, next week, what we have is a few screenings. Ay, hindi ko pa pwede announce yung ibang nasa pipeline. But yeah, follow nyo na lang sa socials para updated kayo. Yeah, that's it. Coach Abby Marvilla. Online friend.
Ako muna. Sige. Sa akin naman guys, last leg ko ulit sa SM Cyberzone mobile. So, I'll be hosting the event this coming Saturday and Sunday, SM City Lipa. If any of you guys are watching, who's from Batangas, and do drop by, say hello, let's play games, let's do some content, whatever. And also, casting Cabal's tournament from Combo Interactive, the Cabal Infinite Tournament of the Celestial Sea, Maximized Battle. So it's gonna happen until Monday, and then we're gonna crown the champion by Monday. So stay tuned. What else? The Barangay Roadshow of HOK will start next week. Because not gonna be available for this weekend, but it will start next week, Saturday. So if we will be able to drop by one of your barangays, expect lots of fun and games. I'll be posting about it soon as well. What else? PGDX and Hoyo Fest. Kita-kits. Ayan.
Ayan. Sa akin naman, Direct Colix on all socials. I do daily live streams of Crystal of Atlan and Valorant. Yung Valorant minsan lang. Pero Crystal of Atlan, everyday ako nagsistream. And then, ano daw? Ano yung sinasabi ni Andrew?
Nag-a-addict sa Crystal of Atlan. Nagigising ako launa sa Discord.
Totoo.
Live Crystal of Atlan.
Ganap ng tama.
Oo, yun. Ewan ko ba, na-addict kami ngayon. Pero yun, PGDX this July, abangan nyo rin kami dyan. And grassroots tournaments, malapit na. Marami lang kaming inaayos ngayon. Yun lang.
Okay, I guess I'm the last. So the first and foremost, want to give a shout out to the Shire. Sila May, Keisha. These are our racing rally friends. Keanu, Christy, Poch. Of course, thank you so much for everything. That's the biggest one that we have. Of course, with Coach Abby and Red Queen Andy. We have the National Esports Championship. Once again, this is presented by AAP. We are actually sponsored by AAP here. AAP lang naman, Automobile Association of the Philippines lang naman ang sponsor natin. So, hope you guys watch. It's gonna be online. Ang dami-daming registered racers. Lots of racing superstar which will be coming in. One more thing about me, Magic the Gathering. We have the newly opened shop in Games Haven, which is gonna be in Anonas. So I might be organizing tournaments there. So please drop by, check your singles. Marami tayo doon na guys, singles. Alam ko na naman magre-react si Anduin dito. Pero hindi, check your singles
Tahimik
card.
ka. Ang tahimik ko nga eh.
Hard.
Ano ba naman
Hindi,
yan?
I'm expecting it na eh. Ready na ako eh. So,
Pinag-react.
yun. Hindi nag-react eh. Yung face na ano. Very timid na ano ngayon.
Timid nga ako ngayon eh. Diba?
And one more siguro sa akin to plug the socials. Of course, Damien Wolf in Facebook, Damien Wolf House, and other socials. I have something coming up. Still cooking it. So Pika, let's say question. Nakalaban mo na ba si Arslan?
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Nakalaban mo ba si AK?
Yes.
I think yes,
Definitely,
diba? So
Yes. Many
I'm-
times.
So, watch my channel. I'm gonna have a show match with somebody soon. Somebody from
Oh.
Street Fighter.
Okay.
Kind of a known name. So we're still cooking it up, and hopefully, manalo ako ng kahit isang round. This is a first. So this is an international player. I'll reveal it when
Yeah, giving me those questions kind of hints at something.
a little bit, but definitely a pro player. So yeah.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Nice. All right, that's it, nerds. Thank you again for hanging out with us. Sa lahat ng nagstay up until ngayon, nandito pa rin kayo. Thank you guys so much, and we enjoyed your company, of course. And again, we'll see you again next week for the weekly recap. Bye, nerds. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.